we'll move on to Olivier Giroud, Richie, and well, look, he's a striker who hasn't scored at this World Cup. But what's your take on him and his contribution to France?
Well, one of the strengths of this squad was the amount of individual talent that Deschamps has to pick from up front. In the opening game against Australia, he started with Dembele, Griezmann and Mbappe. And it just didn't click. It was just disjointed. There was very, very little link-up play between them at all. And it didn't work. And we were constantly looking at this game thinking at any point now it'll click, it'll happen, and it just didn't. Deschamps obviously saw this and made the change and brought Giroud on. And he's played in the game since, and he's undroppable in this team at the moment. He brings so many different things to the striking role that those other players I mentioned. He made an immediate impact against Australia, but there's been a lot of talk in the build-up to this game. He's only had one shot on target in the tournament so far, but it's the other side of his game that Deschamps is really, really bigging up, and Giroud said it himself. He said setting up teammates for opportunities like this is what he's done often. The amount of work he does, he's very good with his back to the ball, with back to goal, hold and play up like he does in this game against Uruguay. But it's not like he doesn't score. He's got 31 goals and 79 appearances for France. He's joined 4th on the all-time list with Zinedine Zidane. So if he scores tonight, he'll nudge ahead of him.
Eamon, are you a fan of his, Giroud?
I am, in a curious way. Yeah, I think he leads a line well. He's limited. He's no pace, and he can trick someone but can't get away. He can't run the channels. But I think he is a player often with Arsenal. Think, you know, he's done well. You can, when you don't have any other ball, you can knock it up to him and he will protect the ball and bring somebody in. And you saw that nice, neat little pass for Mbappe to score the 4th goal against Argentina. He's good in the air and troublesome in the air. Is he a player you'd expect to shine at this level? I'm not sure, but I think he's okay. I mean, Arsenal let him go to Chelsea for 17 million, which is cheap at today's prices, and he's useful. But Liam is the oracle on him, because Liam's seen more of him than anybody else.
Yeah, he's been compared to Guy from the '98 team, who wasn't scoring a lot of goals either, but did an awful lot for the players behind him.
Well, I think that's his role, isn't it? You know, we saw to our dismay in Paris a couple of years ago, him linking up with Griezmann to knock us out. You need to have a focal point. I think Richie's right. When he has Dembele in the team and he has Griezmann in the team and he has Mbappe, there's no centre forward. And Griezmann's very small, so he can get knocked about. So you need a foil for all these players. So he has done that. But I think also it tells the story of the fact that he hasn't scored in the tournament. Yeah. He's a centre forward that hasn't scored in the tournament.
It can be an issue, but maybe it won't be an issue for France tonight.